Yeah, there's definitely still a lander down there somewhere. Might be a ghost lander.
Maybe.
Spooky ghost. Well, it is October now.
That's true.
Yeah.
Meteor number 3.
Yeah, I think I found. Yeah, I found 3 meteors so far.
Dang, you guys stole my meteor luck.
It
Somebody
pops up.
stole mine. The
Well-
little I had.
Although I ran out of jetpack power.
Don't use jetpack.
No, I,
Just run and fly.
no, but I still like to use it just because it gives me like an extra speed boost.
Maybe that's your problem. You're going too fast. Not
Yeah.
given a chance to load up all the chunks around you and have a look around.
Maybe you need to talk to Mr. Go East.
You said go east.
So he
It's
went
kind of
east.
slow on the moon.
East, always east. I have no idea what that's from. I've heard people reference it before.
Eastman. He came out of the east to battle with the amazing Rando. That's from the Mystery Science Theater 3000 movie.
The problem on the moon is you're kind of going upwards as well a lot. Because the gravity is lower.
Oh, there's the base.
Oh, there's one.
Awesome.
Izzy, did you know that the Mystery Science Theater guys do live events now?
Yes, I've actually spotted a couple of them in my area, but they were like at horrible times for me, so I couldn't go.
That's how it's
Also-
been for me. There's a theater near us that does their live events. And like it's always on like days that I work or something.
Oh, alas. Also, getting tickets is kind of tricksy.
Yeah.
You know, some of
But
my
it's such a
friends.
good idea. Like just,
Yeah.
you know, like they're watching the movie somewhere and broadcasting their commentary to thousands of theaters.
It's like, brings us back for one. It's entertaining in its own right.
Mhm.
You know, some of my local friends sometimes set up movie meets and such. You know, with a bunch of folks in the area, and typically, you know, when those pops up, it's a thing to do. But it's like, yeah, I gotta get going on this as soon as possible, guys.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you just won't get in, and well, too bad.
You know, slowing down and going this pace to look for meteors, it just gave me like this weird flashback of playing Minecraft before you could sprint. Oh my god. How did we ever move?
Fast.
How did we ever move at this pace back then?
Yeah.
Very carefully.
It
I
was
remember
sorry, go ahead.
I remember when they updated it and I played a like jump challenge map thing or something. And there was one place where you should sprint and jump. And I did not know that they had implemented that you could do that. So I jumped on that thing for like 15 minutes or something and couldn't make it.
It's like, this is
Oh, man,
impossible.
I bet that was so frustrating.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys watch Zisto,
Not in
but
time.
he hasn't done it in a while, but he started because he never had like the sort of standard single player Minecraft game. Like he always played like super hostile and challenge maps and
Yes.
like multiplayer. So he decided
Have a throwback series.
yeah, like I guess at this point it might have been like last year that he started it. Or like early this year, but he started with the version that he started in. So he went back to like alpha, like pre-beta, like the
Oh,
first
boy.
version of the game that was really playable. And like watching him progress through that was so weird. Like
Yes.
seeing just what the game was, because that's around when I started playing too. Like seeing what the game was back then
It's like,
and
oh, yeah.
remembering it and just being horrified at how bad it was.
Oh yeah. Because
It was not a good game. I don't know what the hell everybody was thinking.
I think the earliest stage that I started playing it was beta
Mhm.
1.1,
Yeah, I
That
started
was-
playing the beta as well.
and it was
I
just
think I was
like
1.2 or 1.3.
because like for me, if I want to go for a trippy flashback into Minecraft history, I'll just watch mine and Izzy's buddy Malik's old series
Mhm.
from like 5 years ago, and it's like just such a weird thing. It's like you wonder why people are screaming at him still these days. It's like, why don't you run? I'm like, wait, this is alpha, like 1.2.
Yeah.
There's no running.
Like freaking beds didn't even exist at that point. Oh, there's one. Meteor. It's gonna take me about 5 years to get to it.
You know, when Zisto started his, sort of throwback / progression series,
Mhm.
you know, he started, sort of listing off, it's like, all the things that, aren't in the game yet.
Yeah. It was
Everything.
Everything.
Pretty much.
Name something that isn't in the game, and you're probably right.
I
don't
found
know
my
why,
second
like, what
meteor.
he's doing. I don't know if he said at any point, but he hasn't put up a video for that in a long time.
Yeah.
He probably
It's
just couldn't.
disappointing. It was very enjoyable.
He probably couldn't take it anymore. It's like I can't run. It's driving me nuts.
Well, he's
Well, I
been
mean, all he
moving-
had to do was like, because every like, I don't know, 5 to 10 episodes, he would advance a version
Mhm.
to just kind of like show the progression of the game. So all he had to do was just keep advancing it. So I don't know if it was that.
Maybe.
Maybe he just got bored of it.
Probably.
I know, like, when he stopped was like he went on vacation for a couple of weeks and just never came back to it. So I don't know
Yeah.
if it's just something he lost interest in.
It's
Or what?
possible. Like when you try to go like back on a game that's like a game or a game series. I found this too. Like when I played Skyrim through, like I love Skyrim, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play like Oblivion as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started up Oblivion, and I just couldn't do it.
It's like pulling teeth.
Yeah, it was like, oh, the mechanics. And I've heard people complain about freaking Skyrim's mechanics. It's like, this is like agonizing. Like it took me 30 minutes to figure out how to bloody drop a mace.
Wow.
That's bad.
Like they did not make it obvious in order to do things. I had no concept that, like, for me, Skyrim was like, okay, you go into your menu, you go to your skill tree, that's where you spend your skill points. I didn't know that in order to level up, you had to like go to bed, and it would level
That's
you up
weird.
there. Because in Skyrim, like
you
they
never sleep?
yeah, because in Skyrim they never encourage you to actually go and sleep.
Right.
Because they're like, oh, you could wander the world forever. And so if you're one of those just like wander around forever and do whatever you want kind of people, you're probably not going to dedicate a ton of time to like stopping and going to sleep.
Right. Yeah, that seems sort of foolish.
Oh, and
Like,
then
just a foolish design mechanic.
and then the thing that killed Oblivion for me entirely was, well, actually, the thing that killed Oblivion for me,
Watching Melek?
no,
No.
no, that would be watching Skyrim, but he didn't kill it for me. He just made me realize what a knob he can be on occasions. Why would you sell your lockpicks?
Anyway, keep going.
Was when, well, this was my own fault. It wasn't actually the game's fault, but I went to quick save my game, and it accidentally pressed quick load,
Ooh,
and I hadn't saved in like 3 hours.
that's bad.
And so,
I'm done.
yeah, I was just like, okay. Well, actually, I tried to do it again. I tried to get back to where I was after I pressed the quick load by accident. And I ended up getting to the first Oblivion Gate. I ran into the Oblivion Gate and got my butt owned by the Daedras in there. Because I still hadn't leveled past the base level.
Oh, man.
Because I didn't know that
Oops.
you had to sleep. So I was running there fighting Daedras at level 1.
Wow.
And I was getting my butt kicked. I had no sneaking ability, which is what I was trying to do, like sneak up with them and kill them. My magic was shit. And so I
I
was
keep
like,
getting excited that I think meteors are landing, and it's just that Zautos is blowing stuff up all over the place. It's like, oh, finally, a meteor. Oh, god damn it, Zautos.
I think that's just going to be like a soundboard clip. God damn it, Zautos.
No, I've had
I need
similar experiences to what you're saying, eShadow, when I went back and tried to play some of the Exile games, which you've probably never heard of.
No.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
that's kicking it old school right there.
Yeah. There's a top-down 2D RPGs like Ultima style. Which if you don't know what Ultima is, well, yeah. This probably won't actually help. Yeah, it was sort of like, okay, I remember all this really cool stuff, but all this other stuff's really just painful.
Yeah. It's funny when you just want to go adventure in a game series you loved back in the day, and then you're just like, why did I like this?
Yeah.
Well, back then it was quite innovative, especially compared to other video games at the time. So
What was... I swear there was a game I played.
I'm gonna relog.
I don't believe it.
Found one!
I don't think you've ever played a game.
Actually, the first game I ever played was Doom 2 when I was 7 years old.
Nice.
And that was actually quite fun. I knew all the cheat codes in Doom 2 to get all the weapons immediately.
Oxygen's still not working properly. It looks like. Oh, okay, there it went.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna run out of oxygen just wandering around the moon.
Oh, was it still not updating?
Yeah, it sort of ticks down a little bit. That didn't actually refill my my meter on the upper right.
All right, I'm gonna start building a couple.
You
of
know,
these
now that you think of
boosters.
it, mine hasn't really gone down either. I should
Are
go
you flying a lot?
back. Oh, God.
Don't
How many
suffocate.
meteor fragments have you found?
I
have
found
5.
2.
2 here as well.
So we're lagging behind a little bit.
Yeah.
Earlier success has not been duplicated.
We should probably have placed some chunk loaders before we try to do this.
Probably.
Probably
Shadow, why didn't you?
because
Shall-
I was hoping that we would be able to divide and conquer and do more.
Shadow, this is terrible. This is all your fault.
Yeah, you should have prepared better.
Well, if it makes anyone feel any better, I have some more boosters.
Excellent.
That's good.
I have enough for... Oh, actually, all we need is 6 more meteor.
Oh,
Here's
I have
2.
2.
Like,
4?
like of the stuff we have already, or on top of that?
I just need 6 more meteoric plates. And that is actually enough to build all of the rockets.
So we should head back and give you what we have.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Back
coming
to Earth.
back!
I have an effect called Unnatural Hunger right now, and everything is tinted red, and I really like it.
Yeah, I've been getting that all the time.
You want to eat human brains now. Yeah, so you know.
All we want to do is eat our brains. We're not intimidated.
Paramedics. Does anybody get that?
Paramedics. No, I don't. I'm
It's,
sorry.
what was it called? It's Dead Alive. Is that it? No. It was Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
Was like a really, really over the top zombie series. of films. And in the first one, like they were zombies, but they were completely unkillable.
Oh,
Oh my
And
god.
like even at one point they like threw a zombie into like a mortuary incinerator, and the smoke that came out got into the clouds and rained down on the town and started infecting other people. Like there
Oof.
was
Oh.
literally nothing you could do to stop it. But it was super over the top and super ridiculous. And at one point, like paramedics show up at a house because there's been, somebody's been bitten. And the zombies of course kill the paramedics, but one of the zombies climbs into I'm dying from unnatural hunger.
Eat.
Yeah.
Consume.
eat brains.
One of the zombies climbs into the ambulance and grabs the CB and says, "Send more paramedics," because they want more food.